I forgot to unmute myself. Hello. How are you guys? Hi, Dale. Hi, Case. Thank you so much for the 17 months. It is. It is, Case. It is me. Like, real. It is real life. How are you? How are you? I thought that I would go live and I changed some things. So I'm like trying to figure out if everything's working okay and if my settings are all right, like all the stream things. I'm not even really sure what I'm going to do tonight. I'm just here. How's the dungeon going? That sounds fun. I actually I had Bronze stream pulled up earlier. I sound great? That's good. Thank you, Dale. How are you today, Dale? Yeah, it looks like everything so far has been. Guys, I'm gonna jinx myself because the minute I say that it's okay and running well, everything's gonna stop working. But so far, everything has been working like it's supposed to, but I have been working on this for like 3 weeks, trying to get this upgraded again, because it's been a minute since I've been live. A hot minute. I am doing well. I had an infusion on Friday, so I'm still like I'm a little bit today I'm still recovering. I feel like 80% probably better from Friday. But I'm not quite there yet. So I'm getting there. But I'm feeling better than the last time you guys talked to me, which was a while ago. Yeah, they're actually thank you for asking. They're going well. I had a weird little like blip back in August where um my basically I posted a little bit about it in Discord, but um my doctor was refusing to administer the medicine correctly. Um and it would have harmed like my brain. So I and my neurologist got involved and everything else, and basically they told me that it was about money. That they told me they had a business to run. So hi Bones, what's up? So basically I had to leave my doctor. And like things have gotten really nasty with them since then. Like they keep sending in claims to my insurance, and I'm like not even there. Like things are really bad over in that doctor's office right now, and I'm trying to find a new immunologist. I don't have a new doctor yet, so um, I I basically one of my other doctors picked up my infusions for right now, which was very kind, so that I didn't not have my medicine. But it delayed because there was like a insurance gap. It delayed my infusion, so I got really sick again in October. So like all through August and up until middle of October, I was fighting to get my insurance, like and my infusions back. Um, and then I it got really messy. So I got sick in the middle of October and I never really recovered. So about a week ago, I finally got things like ironed out again. I know it's been really really rough. I've been definitely struggling mentally because I'm like how did I wind up back here? It's like you think you're getting somewhere and then like the people that are supposed to be helping you uh hurt you significantly. Um so I'm very fortunate that my neurologist is like really helping me in this. He actually just sent a referral to a big university hospital. So I'm going to be going, it's a couple hours away. So I'm going to be going up there in February and hopefully having a doctor that is going to like work with me with this. And I'm hoping, I'm not quite sure that my dose is right, so I'm hoping that like we can. I really just want a doctor that I can work with. You know what I mean? Like I just want to feel better and get my life back. So I'm glad that the dungeon is going well, Case. I'm glad that you guys made it to the final encounter. That's dope. Are you enjoying it? Is this the first time you... This is not the first time you've done it, right? I feel like I've seen in Discord it hasn't been. Bones, how are you? Yeah, it is. It's like going 2 steps forward and then 10 steps back, and you're doing it all over again. I had one doctor tell me that they weren't going to like prescribe my medicine anymore. That was in the middle of December. And that was really, really hard for me. I got really scared, and it caused, like, I want to cry even thinking about it. It caused a lot of panic. And I was like, this is not happening. My brother, my mom were like, we're not going to let this happen. Like, we're going to find somebody who is willing to like work with me and my case and my body. So I'm still working. I'm still out here fighting. But as far as like my infusions actually are going, so I was also having trouble finding someone who was willing to prescribe the medicine I needed to clear up my sinus infection. I went through like 3 rounds of antibiotics and it wasn't clearing up, and they just got me some new meds, and I feel better finally. I was pretty depressed because I really wanted to like feel better on Christmas, but I didn't quite make it for that, but I made it now. So it's been complicated the past couple months, and there's absolutely no reason that we had to go backwards like that, but we did. And hopefully the doctor that I get next is going to be even better and is going to help me like really get this dialed in. So my last infusion on Friday, I think, was actually the best infusion that I've ever had, which is really, really great. So I'm hoping that it just keeps going in that direction. And then all the haters out there start leaving me alone. You're a lowly kindergarten, Bones, are you? Is that what you are? I find that a little hard to believe. I don't know. Last time I checked. Are you actually playing, are you playing Destiny again? A little bird told me you downloaded it, but I didn't know if you actually are. Oh, wow. You're on light level 10. Oh, you're on right now. Oh, that's so exciting. And Miss K was on too, right? I don't know about right now, but she's been on. I love that. Thanks, Dale. Yeah, I definitely should not have gone backwards. That was the fault of some very irresponsible providers and negligent providers. I've currently got some cases open that I'm working on that for. And that really sucks. It just really sucks that that's what happened, was that I went backwards because of other people. But I'm going forwards again, and that's, I guess, what matters, right? I would really appreciate things stopping, like knocking me back 10 steps, though. That would be really great. But yeah, I mean, up until just a couple weeks ago, I was emotionally pretty down. And that was sort of like between this and like everything going on in the world and like just life in general, I was just like, man, I am just so down. And honestly, that was one of the reasons why I was like, okay, I think that I need to really start streaming again, because it is going to help significantly. I think, like, I miss you guys, and I needed something else in my life again. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to let me know what you guys think of the campaign, Bones. Like, I'm super amped to hear about that. Hi, Ginger. How are you? You like my desktop? I like my desktop too. I spent a lot of time looking for that, so thank you for telling me you like it. Thanks, Dale. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. How are you doing, Dale? I think it's a while since we've caught up on your own journey. I think it will. You know, I was thinking about I agree, Bones. I was thinking about like back in the day, like when I first started streaming, and I've been doing a lot of like soul searching around what I want streaming to be again for me and what kind of content that I want to produce and what I want this to look like. And I remember even like when I first started, like before my dad died, when I just first started streaming, streaming was such a like joy and an outlet and something that I felt like I could show up authentically, and there was support, and I loved building my community and just having fun in this space. And not that I don't. I love streaming. This is something that's been really fun, but it's been really hard for me to like find that space again, I think. And I feel like now I'm at a point where I was actually thinking about this before I even started today, like before I pressed the go live button. I think that in a lot of ways, I've been looking for trying to get the old me back. And this is something that's like common when someone goes through, or when you get like I hate the word, like a chronic condition, I guess. We're going to go with that. It sometimes you want like the old you back, and like that's not possible. Like we can't go back to the person that you were before this because you just weren't, right? So like I kept trying to like wait for her to come back and to be that version of me that I used to be, and it's not going to happen. And so like in many other ways in my life, like I've adapted over time of like, okay, this is what for example, like in the gym, I'm doing physical therapy for my hip surgery now, very delayed, but like that's where we are. And this new version of me is the version that's showing up, and I'm enjoying getting to know her and like how this body works, right? And I think I need to approach the same thing with streaming in the way of like I need to get to know who Elle is as this streamer now. Like what is she like, you know? So that's kind of how I'm approaching it. I think I need to like let go of what was and figure out what is now, if that makes sense. This is really deep. Thanks, Case. I really appreciate it. I love you too. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, Bones. I appreciate the support. I really do. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I don't know if any of you noticed, but like my starting screen is different. Like I went through and just completely like refreshed my Twitch and like made it different and new to fit how I felt like my aesthetic was right now. I mean, like even Ginger said something about my desktop, but like my desktop has changed. Like everything has just changed, and it feels more in alignment with like who I am right now. And I like that. I like that a lot better. I had a little setback a couple weeks back. My levels went up and I needed to have another camera a few days ago, waiting on results. Keep us posted. Keep us posted on how that goes, Dale. Dang it, I wish that you and I both didn't have setbacks. That's so frustrating. But also, like, I'm glad that they're doing what they need to do to make sure that everything's okay and that you're on the right track. You know, like, I'm glad that they caught it with the levels and that they're doing another camera so that they can see what's going on and they can adjust as needed. And I hope that it's just something that needs to be tweaked and it's nothing serious. But I'm rooting for you, Dale. I am. Oh, Bron, hello. Thank you for stopping by. I know that you are also very busy right now. Case told me that you guys were doing, this is a really intense song. We're going to switch it. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I'm Like, I don't even know. um, I felt like I was in like a fantasy novel and I was running through the merchants because I had stolen a piece of bread or something. That last song. Um, I heard that you guys were doing the dungeon and that it was going well, and I was lurking in your stream earlier. I didn't say anything, but I've been hanging out for a little bit. So thank you for stopping by. That was really kind of you. Yeah, sometimes change does feel nice. I agree, Bones. Like it's you just need to like reset and start almost like start again almost. Nice case. No crystal. What the heck? Is holding out on you. You didn't nobody got the crystal? I know that Cole's been really trying to get that crystal too. Yeah, I definitely just felt like getting change also felt more like I could just like hop back into it, if that makes sense. It was like, okay, I get to just start fresh. I get to just be who I am in this moment. No pressure. Here I am. So, I appreciate you guys all showing up too. I have so there. This is the other thing that was really throwing me for a loop. I know I'm talking about like my identity from like a streaming identity, like who the heck is Elle now? Like what does she look like? Um, and after my dad died, and then after all of my surgeries, and then I got sick, and I was just spiraling, right? Like for a long time after that, I was playing almost solely Destiny. Like that was literally it. Um, and there was a couple games like thrown in there like haphazardly, but Destiny felt like the most accessible to me at the time because it was easy, right? It was something that I really enjoyed doing. Um, I wanted to do. Everything else felt like work because it just was at the time. And I just really loved Destiny. So I ended up really, for whatever reason, was just a Destiny streamer for a very long time there after like things kind of went south, right? And then when Destiny was like, I know Destiny is making a resurgence. I'm not saying that it's gone, but for a moment there over the summer, it definitely just collapsed, we'll say. Destiny collapsed there for a hot minute. And I was going through all this other stuff, like my doctors and my health and everything like that. But I was like, okay, who am I now? Like, dude, what am I going to do? Like, I play Destiny, but also I play a lot of other things. And like, what does that mean as a streamer now as well? So yeah, there's going to be a lot more than just Destiny probably happening in this space. Not probably, there is. I've been on a Tarkov kick again. That was there for a hot minute in the past couple months. Also, I'm playing Arc Raiders, which I know that that's super big right now. So, Arc Raiders has been super, super fun. I have been dabbling in Destiny as well, but I'm not in Destiny as much as I used to be. But I have my lightsaber, okay? Like I'm up to date in that category. I was just raiding last night. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Bones. I'm happy to see all of you. I am so thrilled. Like I can't tell you how nerve-wracking it is sometimes when I don't know. I've had a couple like start and stops as a streamer just because of life, right? And each time I go back to hit the go live button again, it's so intimidating because you're like, what if nobody's there anymore? Like, what if I've been gone too long, right? And I get scared, and like I could even just cry about the fact that you guys all showed up. So thank you. That means a lot to me. We're gonna go play with the dinos, Dale. Is that what you're saying? I get to go play with the dinos? I think I knew that. I had Grim stream up earlier, but I have no idea when. Maybe I didn't know that. I've been lurking. Okay, so that's the other thing. I've been lurking in a lot of people's streams, but I haven't been talking. Just because I haven't felt super social. But that's something else, a goal I have for myself is to start like branching out again and like being, at least saying hi. That's a good place to start, right? Like just say hi. Oh, I appreciate it, Dale. I don't know. I just mixed up some letters there. But I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It means like so much to me. It really does. This community always has. You guys are special. You're special to me. You know, I love that philosophy, Bones. Like I really do. Like the idea that there's something else on the side of something else. Like it's kind of like this idea that like the energy you created isn't going to be destroyed. It's going to be it's there for the taking, and then you get to do with it what you want, right? Like it's still there, and it just is like, where is it going to go next? Like which door is going to open next? Oh, that's Tylenol. I am still on, so after infusion for several days afterwards, I have to take Tylenol every 5.5 hours, and then I alternate. So I do Tylenol, and then like 2.5 hours later, I take ibuprofen, and then like 2.5 hours later, it's Tylenol. So it's Tylenol time. We're gonna take it. I am honored, Dale, that I am always invited to play dinosaurs. You have decent mods now. What are some of the mods that you have that you're playing with on Ark? I had a good time the last time I played. I know that I didn't like... I feel like I just rode dinosaurs a lot. Like, I feel like I did nothing. I feel like you guys gave me dinosaurs and I just flew around in the sky and, like, I didn't feel like I contributed much. So, but, you know, Dale, like, there's something else about, like, when a chapter closes, I feel like sometimes I'm relieved. Does anyone else get relieved to close chapters? Like, sometimes I just want to close the chapter. Like, I want the chapter. I am so ready for this chapter to just close so that I can start, like, the new chapter. Like, I'm just done. Like, yeah. Like, I am so done with this chapter. And I feel like I'm in, like, a transition period again where, like, I was talking about this with one of my friends at the gym who has also gone through significant life struggles that have altered the way, like, the path forward, I'll say. And we were talking about, like, what this looks like, and I feel like I'm coming out of a space where, like, I was literally fighting for survival and fighting for my life, and, like, I was worried about whether or not, like, would I be able to literally, like, survive the next day, right? And now, like, I even got sick and, like, I made it to the other side again, and I didn't have any, like, life-threatening, we'll say, or very life... I wasn't, like, sitting on breathing treatments, you know what I mean? Like, those sorts of things. And I made it to the other side. I was still able to be active. Like, it sucked, but, like, I got through it. And so now I'm getting to this place of, like, what are my goals going to look like now? And, like, like I said, what does L look like? What does this life look like now moving forward? And it's kind of I feel like I'm really close. I just need to get this doctor figured out, and I feel like I'm really close to be able to just close this chapter, being done with it, and open a new one. And I'm really excited for the new one. So I think that quality of life mods are like super dope. I know that sometimes they're things that people consider underrated, I guess. But especially in like, I've put a lot of mods in my Skyrim, which I still have not showed you guys. So maybe Skyrim is also going to be a thing up in here at some point. But quality of life mods definitely make a difference. So I think that's dope. I think it's cool that you guys always have all of the dinos going too. I'm so into the dinos. Hey, I might run over and end up doing some dinos with you guys. I also, something I hadn't mentioned and I'd like to start playing is, I got Mass Effect gifted to me for Christmas, and I've never played it before. I've never played Mass Effect, and I have heard that it is phenomenal. So I also have heard that it's a large game, and I have a terrible, terrible, terrible habit of starting games and never finish them. So I thought that it would be fun to play on stream. And I have not started it yet. I have been saving that one for stream. You have a big husky wolf mod? Okay, that's really cool. Can you ride it? Can it be your pet? That's so awesome. 100%. That's dope, Bones. That is so cool. Okay, totally. I'd also want to get my Discord. I want to revive it. It's been a little dusty lately, I'll say. So I'm going to start working on that as well. Maybe cleaning up some of the channels, those sorts of things, and getting the chat rolling again. I have to look at this husky. Husky wolf. There it is. Okay. He's like glowing. That is so cool. He's got so it's like this wolf with like this like like this I don't even know how to describe it. Like a neon like blue green glow to him along his like top line. It is so cool. Bones took your pokey stick? How dare he? How dare he take your pokey stick? Did he take it for a good reason, or were you just poking him too much with it? Oh, you can paint the colored part? Oh, that's really cool. So do you like each have your own giant like wolf? It's way too OP. That sounds about right. So like, is it like, oh my gosh, do you each have like your different colored wolves, or are they all the same color, or do you get to like pick, or like, do you have to do it? How does this work? It was a trank stick. Oh my gosh, Dale. That sounds like way more than a pokey stick. It sounds like dangerous. Who gave you a trank stick? Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. You have a wolf breeding program. I love that. I love wolves. Did you guys know this? I love wolves. I have a wolf in my bedroom. It's like an outline of a wolf hanging on the wall. A long time ago when, man, my life has been an interesting life, okay? And a long time ago, I was emotionally struggling, and Ricky and I had this talk, and he essentially like inspired me and compared my struggles to like the wolf. And really, that whole analogy helped pull me out of another really tough place that I was at that point. And so the wolf became one of my favorites. That's really cool. That's so cool, Bones. I think that's cool that you can like change the colors of your dinos too, and that they don't have to like ask like I don't have to go up and be like, "Hey." Well, I mean it doesn't matter, but it's fun to just be able to paint your stuff. Over the past couple months, I had a little stint in GTA RP. It was really fun for the time being, but I feel like most of the time I was just sitting there changing my clothes because I think it's just fun to like build my character and change the aesthetic. Showcase some dinos. I have already distracted you from Destiny. I'm like, hey, let's see some dinos. And now Destiny is no more for Bones. What did I do? Also, I'm not really sure if I'm going to go there or not, but I also heard that there was a Minecraft server that was getting started up. So I guess that my Minecraft also might be on the docket. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what this is going to look like yet. But we might definitely bring back the whole, like, yes, I have a variety stream instead of a Destiny stream. Oh, you're leaving. No, Bones, stay! You don't like Minecraft? You think it's boring? I think that Minecraft is fun with the right people. You don't like it at all? What does everybody else think? Do I have a bunch of people who don't like Minecraft here right now? Does anyone out there like Minecraft? Bones is saving the day. Bones likes Minecraft. Thank God. Why don't you like it, Dale? Why don't you like it? Why do you think it's boring? Ginger doesn't like it either. Why don't you like Minecraft, Ginger? Oh, Bones. I feel like that was a long time ago. As the last time you played Minecraft. Case, thank you. I also find it relaxing. I do um okay. I think so Minecraft for me can get really boring if it's just me. Like I definitely need to play with friends if I'm going to play Minecraft. And lately um Ricky and Jacob and Brayden have been like super into like heavily modded Minecraft. So for a while I think it was called Sky Factory. I don't remember. I could never get it right. I called it the Sky Palace. And I played with them a little bit, but we were like literally floating in the sky. I don't know. So we've been playing some very interesting Minecraft. But I can see how you like if you don't have, yeah, there is really no objective, right? So like there's no goals. Like I guess there kind of is if you're in the Nether, but it's not like other games like that have a really big grind element to it or a quest element or those sorts of things. So I could see how it just doesn't have the appeal for some people. We also played hardcore Minecraft a couple months ago, where if you died, you could no longer get in the server. Like that was it. So you were like you had to stay alive, otherwise you were out. I found that kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't need an ending. That's definitely not something that's in Minecraft unless you consider like fighting in the Nether. Okay, I saw you posting about that earlier, and I've seen Braun play Once Human a couple times, and I thought that that looked pretty cool. But I have not actually played Once Human, so I feel like that is something that I need to maybe explore a little bit because is it a horror game though, or is it a survival game? I don't even know what it is. This is me not knowing what I'm talking about. It's survival. Okay, I thought it was because I feel like I remember him talking about it in like the context of like 7 days and also like Daisy kind of deal. Oh, so Once Human is just a PC game? I didn't know that either. So it's PC and mobile, but it's not on any consoles. Interesting. I have an eyelash that is currently stuck. I think it's better. When did it come out? Yeah, I'm like really surprised maybe that it's on. I'm gonna like Google this. I am so curious at the moment. I feel like I saw was Once Human the one that was gonna come out, but then it was delayed, or am I thinking of something else? Oh no, this says it was released on July 9th of 2024. And then for iOS and Android on April 23rd, 2025. Huh. Apparently there's a Once Human Pal World crossover. What? That seems like a really interesting crossover. Pal World meets the apocalypse. Is that what's happening? Hmm. I don't know. I've also been really curious about Soulframe. Ginger introduced me to that as well. So I may be dabbling over in that area too. I am going to be all over the place. Let's just put it that way. I don't know where I'm going to be, but I'm going to be somewhere. You'll get little pals to help with base and fighting in like the fucking apocalyptic world. Okay, I might actually be into that. Like if that happens, I like Pal World. Pal World is kind of like the equivalent of Minecraft for me. It's like so chill and so relaxing. I haven't played in forever either. I saw Braun streaming it the other day. And I definitely haven't played Pal World in a very long time. I feel like maybe I might have played over this summer. briefly. Okay, that's dope. I like a good dragon. I like dragons. I like dragons a lot. Dragons are cool as fuck. I had no idea. I had no idea that they. Huh. The only thing that makes me nervous about Soulframe right now is that they sort of just drop you in. There's not much explanation. So, like, it makes you nervous that you don't know what you're doing? Or are you nervous that that'll make Soulframe flop? Or this, like, what about it makes you nervous? I feel like Destiny kind of did that. I feel like I guess, I think they're maybe getting a little better about it. I was looking at, Braun and I were just talking about it. It's hard for you to play. That makes sense. I feel like that requires you to, like, look up a lot of stuff too. Try to figure out how to navigate it. We were looking at Destiny Rising. Braun and I were talking about Destiny Rising the other day, and we were watching Cross do the raid and like how much easier some of the things are to like read and see, like for especially when you're considering like new lights playing the game, and how much of that is just not a thing in Destiny right now. And I think that there's a lot of games out there that are kind of like that. Sounds like Soulframe, maybe even more so. Like it's just like, and here we are. Have fun, figure it out. There's no tutorial, there's no guides. It's not like oh, I went on a for a while. I was also on a Disney. What's the Disney game? Shoot, Dreamlight Valley. That is definitely like that has like step by step. Like this is how you do it. This is the button to push. Like really like step by step. And then you've got other games and it's just like, boom, here you are. Have fun, figure it out. What am I doing? Where is Bones' pictures? Okay, that's cool looking too, Bones. Like, okay, so this one has like a neon green outline and has like purple, like a neon purple, like a neon purple with a kind of a pinky hue to it. That's epic. I love it. Its name is Amethyst. I also love that. Yeah, I've been watching some streams with Soulframe, and I think I told you that, but I do really like how pretty the game is, and I think that it's really visually attractive, which probably is what's pulling me in. I really like shiny things. I like things that are pretty and aesthetically pleasing and visually like appealing. Those are the things that pull me in, and then they somehow usually end up keeping me for a while. Purple is Bones' color. Okay. I like the purple. I'm into the purple. She's pretty. I like purple too, Bones. I like purples and I like the teal. I like teals a lot. I like teals and purples and greens. Those are like my vibe. Which are like my Twitch colors. Blues, purples, greens, variety of those things, teals. It's probably not a big surprise that those are my favorites. That's usually end up I feel like my characters also usually have like those colors as their outfits. Black though. I like black outfits too. Like a shadow in the night. I'm trying to decide if I want to like get on and Ginger, you said that Mass Effect has like a character creation screen, right? I also got I think I've told you guys, I have a vibration plate underneath my desk, which is really freaking nice because my legs were swelling so bad when I was playing games. You make fun of bones, Dale. But I feel like that is definitely my legs are swelling so badly. But it really helps. So I need to turn it on every once in a while. I gotta remember to do that while I'm streaming. Oh, Bones, that's so sweet to honor somebody like that. That's a beautiful tribute. Maybe I'll like dabble into the character creation screen. Maybe we should do that. The game is downloaded. For being an old man. You call him an old man all the time, Bone or Dale. You call Bones an old man. Got a creaky body. I did not. I walked into this. I definitely did. I should have just not said a word. I'm sorry, Bones. I'm sorry. That's not what I was intending. Here, we'll do character creation. I will pull up Mass Effect. Legendary Edition. Update. I'm not sure that's how that works. Dale, I'm not sure that's how that was working. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's a giant monkey you said? Wow, the dinos have really expanded. I'm gonna say, like, we've got giant monkeys apparently now. You won't know that. We've got cool ass wolves. We've got giant monkeys. It's not just dinos. And apparently there is a saddle on our T-Rex that can shoot freaking lasers. That's dope. There's a picture of something that I'll send you, but only... Oh, okay. Now I have to start the game because I'm curious. I'm curious. I have to know. Does it have its own music? Should I turn my music off? I actually don't know what's gonna pull up here, so let's, we're gonna go like this for a second. It's yelling at me about, like, the EA app or something. I don't know. Miss K took all the kitties. Well, I mean, that makes sense because, like, the kitties are dope. I have a new kitten. This is what happened. It was, like, right before Thanksgiving. And my neighbor called me and said that there was a baby kitten outside. And it was really small and it was like up in their truck. Like it was like midnight. I was almost asleep. And it's preparing the game. Well, I'm not really sure what's going on over here, but hopefully the game starts. Oh, this kitty didn't scratch my face off, which was really nice. I was actually really proud of her. She was just a baby. She was like 6 weeks old. And I decided since my other cat died about 1.5 years ago that I had a spot available in my house, right? Like that's how that works, I think. So I have a little kitten who actually has she's going to the vet tomorrow to see if she got rid of all of her worms and her parasites and her fleas. I think the fleas are gone, and I think her ear mites are gone. And I don't know, her belly feels pretty good, so she might also have gotten rid of, someone must have dumped her. That's the only thing. Luckily, you don't have to punch her. That's terrible. You have to punch the kittens? That's terrifying. I think there's always space for more pets. I agree. They bring love and joy and happiness, right? Especially when life is weird. It says that the game is playing, but there is nothing happening, and I'm a little concerned. Oh, hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna turn off the music for now. Oh, this is intense. I want to make sure. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my God. I don't know what that is, Dale. The little thing that can shoot lasers out of, or Dale, not Dale, Bones. I mean, Dale probably knows about it. There's this little yellow thingy that looks tiny. It's a shoulder pet that can memorize dinos and shoot lasers out of its eye. Can you imagine if we had little lasers? Like little things that could run around that can shoot lasers out of their eyes? Like that would be a lot. Do I start with the first one? Ginger! Ginger! Do I start with the first one? I'm assuming I start with the first one. It's called a Gloom. I like it. It's fucking adorable. Why are there only dots? That doesn't tell me anything. Just start with the first one? I'm assuming I start with the first one, but I don't want to make a mistake. I'm assuming this goes in chronological order. Look, my brain, I just got off of an infusion. Would you cut me some slack? And my eyelash keeps going in my eyeball. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. I just wanted to make sure. I don't know what is going on with my eye. But I know that I have an eyelash that's doing some crazy stuff. I think so, Dale, but I've never experienced this, so this is like... Okay, so in my defense, Ginger, in my defense, when I played... Shoot, what was the other game by Bethesda? Fallout. When I played Fallout, people told me not to start... Oh. What is going on? Hold on, I have to find the... Please enjoy this green screen. I hope it doesn't start something. I need it to go to settings. I need to fix this. I'm guessing that this will fix it. Maybe? Question mark? Oh, that's not right. But we can see the game now. Oh. Maybe it did fix it. Sweet. I did it. I fixed it. I can show you what Bones is sending me. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Bones just sent me a rainbow dragon, and I've got to say I'm really into that as well. Like, rainbow dragon's cool as hell. It actually worked out well because it looks like one of my ads just ended, so y'all were in an ad while I just had a green screen instead of the game. Okay, like first impressions, I love this, whatever's going on in the background over here, like all up in this space right here. I'm really into that. Oh, I like it, Dale. I like it a lot. I like the wyvern. I'm really into wyverns though too. I think they're cool. Okay, not Destiny wyverns though. Those aren't nice.
Military database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
This is intense.
Secure connection confirmed.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna be... Wait. Is this basically like... What's this do? Oh, yes. Okay, this is how we get to...
Please log in to access your profile.
Hey, type, please. You have a psychotropic horse that makes you trip for 10 seconds if you lick it? Wait. If you lick the horse? Do you guys... Why would you lick the horse? I mean, I suppose if you gave it a kiss. I want to manually... Did I not do the right thing? I think I clicked manual, right? I guess you can't really see it. Hold on. It says John Shepherd, Jane Shepherd, and then enter new ID. So I'm assuming manually, right? Enter new ID. And then there's like two options for quick start, and then there's custom male and custom female. So I clicked custom. Am I doing it right? Hold the that's how you lick the horse, is through the shiny mod. No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure I had it right. You can't see the options because it's like on my screen, like right here. So carrying on. My data is corrupt.
Confirm pre-service history.
Oh, I get to pick a faction? Oh, or maybe just a... Both of my parents were in the... This is Spacer. Both of my parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonists who were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Or Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I guess I should have looked. My pre-service history, does any of these impact my character? Should I Google this? I know nothing. I'm going into this completely blind, just so you guys know. So this is great. Does your pre-service history change your player? The internet, what? Not really, but you'll get different dialogue and sub-story based on what you pick. Okay. I see what you're saying. AI overview in Google says that it adds depth and flavor to your character's background and how the NPCs react to you throughout the trilogy. I really enjoy that. It adds depth and flavor to your character's background. I mean, it's not wrong, it sounds like. Interesting. What do I want to be? I'm kind of into this whole like petty crime and underworld thing going on. I'm not gonna lie. My friends and family being slaughtered sounds horrific, and that definitely might be a nice like backstory. But that sounds kind of sad for right now. I feel like I'm too rebellious for Spacer. We're going with Earthborn. That's what's gonna happen. I escaped the life of petty crime in the underworld.
Confirm psychological profile.
This is my psychological profile. Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero is our next option. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Or ruthless. Ruthless sounds fun, I'm not gonna lie. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for your ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I feel like Soul Survivor is kind of matching like my vibe lately. Because I feel like I've personally gone through physical torments and psychological stresses, and I like the idea of like this overcoming story, so maybe we'll go with that, even though ruthless sounds fun because like violence. But I think we'll go with what's vibing currently. Apparently being brave and heroic are just not doing it for me today.
Confirm military specialization.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we can be a soldier, engineer, adept, infiltrator, sentinel, or vanguard. The soldiers are combat specialists. They have improved health, can use all weapon types, medium armor, train with the use of heavy armor. I don't typically like heavy armor builds, so I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe. Just kidding. It was a joke. Ruthless does kind of sound. Also, the soldier kind of sounds like the Titan. Like you're got some hefty armor, you know. You can just plow right through, kind of deal. That's not usually my playstyle. My playstyle is usually like light armor to medium armor builds. Clearly, I'm a hunter. That's how that works. Engineers are tech specialists. They can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Okay, engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. I like the light armor. I like the healing. I'm not sure how I feel about the pistol specialization. Adept are biotic specialists. They get upgradable implants, and they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Okay, that sounds cool as hell. They can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. What is up with the light armor and the pistols, though? What is up with that? Infiltrators combine combat and tech. And specialize in killing and disabling enemies at long range. Okay. I was assuming that snipers were going to be their thing. They focus on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They have the pistols and the snipers, and they wear medium armor. Sentinels combine the biotic and the tech. They usually use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no, they don't get anything. So maybe we should just be happy with the pistols is what I'm not sure. Vanguard are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. Okay, so I feel like the Titans could go in either the soldier or the Vanguard, which is really not shocking, right? Man, I don't know. I'm thinking either engineer or adept. I love the idea of upgradable implants. I think that's cool as hell. I think the Sentinel is cool too, because that like puts them both together. You know what I mean? Like it's biotic and the tech abilities, so it's kind of like the best of both worlds. But it says at the expense of combat. I'm leaning towards adept. Vanguard? Why do you pick the Vanguard? You like using guns and space magic. You get both at the same time. Okay, fair. So like that one's kind of like a balance then of like all three things. You get the combat, you've got the tech, and you've got the space magic. Is that really the... Ruthless does sound like a Titan. I agree, Dale. Wow, this is such a hard decision. I'm undecided. Yeah, that's what I've kind of gathered. But I'm like, I don't know. This is such a like hard thing to pick in just a short amount of time. I'm kind of leaning, I'm really sort of leaning towards adept. I'm thinking that might be a thing. This might be a thing. This might be it. It might be just where we go.
Confirm facial identification.
Oh wow, this is gonna... I don't know. Can you play multiple characters? I just select one character. I am locked in now. Yeah. I picked Adept. I went with Adept. That's what I picked. So I'm glad that you agree. Trying to decide how pale I want her to be. Okay, perfect. I appreciate it. I felt pressured by this decision and I didn't know what to pick, but I feel better knowing that I have options. That it's not super limiting. Oh wow. This is one of those things that is gonna take a while, isn't it? Does anyone else take 9 years? We're gonna make her... Give her some cheekbones. Oh wait, is this her cheekbone? She's survived a lot, so she should be kind of gaunt, right? She should have that facial quality. I can't even see her ears. Let's look to see where her hair is. Let's do this so we can see her ears for now. Oh, that's like mid. Okay. Do. Oh my goodness, you weren't kidding. There is a lot of options. This is one of those character creation screens that I could spend like 9 years on. Dale, have you played this before? You take selfies from 3 different angles. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I kind of like the gray eye thing going on. Kind of into it. Okay, let's do that. Oops. I'm into that. I'm so into that. I hope it is, because I love Destiny. I feel like we should give her like a serious resting bitch face. Like, that makes her look kind of friendly, and I don't know about that. Whoa! Look, it's Mike! You are so sweet. How are you? How are you doing? I'm glad that you think I'm a cool streamer. Thanks. I'm trying to decide currently on what mouth shape I want, you know, because it's very important. I feel like it is important though, for like important aesthetic reasons. Like, people are gonna see her and be like, okay, yeah, this girl means business. I kind of like that vibe. Dale, how are you doing tonight, Mike? You're surviving. I imagine things are rough. Am I gonna be smooching people in this game? Is there gonna be smooching? There's smooching? Oh, wow. I didn't know it was that kind of game. I didn't know what I was getting into. I'm just saying. I'm not sure what it's changing with the depth. Oh, I see. Is this how... We'll just keep her nose the way it is. I feel like the nose is okay. Okay, let's change his hair. What is going on here? Okay, here it is. I'm gonna be a menace. I'm gonna be a menace to society. The hairstyle is next, and it's very important for the aesthetic. Oh. Someone gave you some good advice. I'm glad. I am glad that you're like holding that in your heart, and it's also okay to be sad in that moment too, because it's important, you know. What time tomorrow will you be picking her up? Thank you. I appreciate it, Mike. I'm trying to figure out, is there a way to rotate this so I can see her hair? I can't see what it looks like from the side. No. Okay. Ooh, I kind of like the like sleek bob. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of into that. Well, first off, let's change our brows. Around 4 or so. Okay. Well, we will all be with you in spirit. You are not alone. I was kind of into her brows, though. Some of these make her look too kind, and I'm just really not into that. She's not going to be. She's been through some shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not really sure how... I feel like I've tried the mouse and I've tried my arrow keys, and neither one of them are doing it. So I'm not really sure how to make her look left and right. But I mean, that's pretty epic. This hairstyle, I'm really into it. I feel like the other brows were, I mean, maybe this. I feel like she looked more severe though. Like this, you know what I mean? Like she's just got that like look. Like I've been through some shit and don't fuck with me. I don't know if I want blush, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've heard her talk yet, so I'm really excited to hear that too. I kind of feel like she just like, oh, I guess she does have eyeshadow on. Oh, I kind of like that. Kind of like it gives her kind of the dark eye look, right? Like that dark circle-y vibe maybe. Oh, I think that might be it. This might be it. I don't know, I kind of liked... I wish I knew what color or what. I kind of like that too. I actually think I like that better. Okay, let's stick with that. I am feeling better. I think I'm finally kicking my sinus infection, which is dope. I had an infusion on Friday, so I'm still recovering from that. So that's why I was like just taking it easy for a little bit. Like the first half of the stream, I just like sat and just chatting and was just trying to make sure that everything was running the way it was supposed to. But I feel like emotionally I've been struggling a little bit, so I was like, you know what? Here we are. I kind of like these. Oh, we have options. I liked those scars though. I was really into the like. So I like the little one under her eye too. I feel like that adds some like effect. I also like the one. Do I like this? I feel like this one really adds just like a like that just that one might be my favorite. I guess this is like the other side essentially. This one looks cleaner, I feel like, and this one looks more jagged. I can do that, Mike. I also really love lip scars. I'm like into that. Look, I have it. I don't know if I like showed this to you guys or not, but my mom got me this handy dandy dad joke book for stream, and I think it's adorable. So let's find one. Do. That's such an old dad joke. There was a really classic one in here. That's hilarious. Why can't stairs be trusted? Why can't stairs be trusted? Because they're always up to something. Okay, so I feel like what we were working with at first, I know that was kind of cute, wasn't it? I really liked like the whole eye and the lip effect because I like having things on both sides because I feel like it's like aesthetically pleasing, like even her scars. And I feel like the little lip thing gives her kind of a snarl. So I'm into that. I'm also into this one because I just really like, again, like this one doesn't give her quite the snarl as the other lip one, but it does still give like that, like, you know, and she's got it across her cheek too. So I feel like it's adding to that like gaunt effect, right? And then we've got this one that is pretty jagged, like underneath her eye. And I feel like this one also doesn't make her as approachable. I feel like it makes her look a little haunted, and I'm not sure exactly what look I'm going for at the moment. Like this one makes her look a little haunted and a little like, don't test me, like I will do anything, right? Which fits the backstory. This one, I don't know if this one is as like ruthless as I want it to be. I really like this one that's giving her the snarly like look too. I'm really into that. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. I think I'm into this. Like this one still like shows like, hey, I've been through some shit, but I've come out with like this laser resolve. Like I will continue to get through the shit. I'm into that. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, are we done? We're finalizing. What do we think? Any last minute suggestions that I should take into account before I hit finalize? I think she looks pretty fucking dope. It's happening. This is happening. All right. She's going. Oh, look, it has a code. This is like my specific code, apparently. This is all part of the journey.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alentia Shepherd. Earthborn. Sole survivor. Class Adept.
Identification confirmed.
I'm gonna leave it on normal. Okay, so apparently, like, I go in and level myself up. That's fine. I'm just gonna leave all of this on. I might turn the subtitles on, though. Autosave. Yeah, we want the tutorials. Okay. Here we go.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
Yeah?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
What kind of question was that?
I'll make the call.
Oh, wow. This is a lot of words. Civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. I hope that you get some good sleepies tonight, Mike, and thank you so much. I'm actually not going to be playing super far into this. I just wanted to make my character.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
But I'll be thinking of you tomorrow. This is going to be a to be continued. So you can join us again to experience this game.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
She is pretty dope looking, I'm just gonna say. I love this black suit that we've got going on.
All stations secure for transit.
Oh,
This green
I love her.
has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift.
Sounds good, Mike. I'll see you later.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Oh.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
Oh, we have to pick. Hmm. I'm gonna say that she would go with I agree. I
They
think.
don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Like, she's seen some shit. So, like, she's gonna agree.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself.
Good night, Bones. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you.
To meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Yeah, I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the
I
captain
heard,
always
bitch.
sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Okay, so I feel like this, oh my gosh, I feel the urge to want to explore more, but at the same time, like, I know that if I start this game now, I'm going to be up for another couple hours and I need to go to bed. So, I need my post-infusion sleepy sleeps. I sleep a lot after infusion, usually between like 10 to 12 hours a night. So, I need to start winding this down, but I want to go explore the ship. Also, though, like, look at her. That was so perfect. The aesthetic I was going for with her, like, she's still a bad bitch, but also she just looks like she's still got that haunted vibe, but also got a little snarl to her at the same time. Like, yes, we nailed this character. I am so amped. Didn't tear her down, but also, like, it did change her. Love it. I'm into it. Okay. Yeah, so we're not going to stay here. Can I, like... Okay, let's save, just in case it didn't. Alright, and then I'm going to be hopping off for tonight. But we're going to continue this because I'm super amped about it, and this looks so fucking cool. Thank you, Ginger, for your expertise. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate you guys so freaking much. It means the absolute world to me that you're here and that we were able to just like sit and talk for a while at the beginning. I made sure everything is working according to plan. We started Mass Effect. Like, it was a dope night. So I'm glad. I almost didn't stream, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see how it goes, and I'm glad that I did. So thank you for hanging out with me. I love you guys so much. I would like to stream again this week, so keep an eye on those notifications. Check my Discord, my socials. I post pretty much everywhere, especially on my stories that I'm going live. So make sure you're looking at those. And of course, the noties on Twitch, make sure that that's turned on. And I'll see you guys all later. I love you so much. Bye. I'm coming back to tell you that we're gonna raid Grim. Grim is doing his chorizo tonight, so we're gonna go raid him. So stick around, show some love, and I'll see you guys later. I'm glad that I started it tonight too, Ginger. Like, I'm glad we just, like, we did the thing. That makes me feel, I feel accomplished. All right. I'll see you guys later. Love you, bye!